Hello everyone and welcome to A Brit in Germany! Woohoo! Today we're talking about a special day in the German calendar, December the 6th. December the 6th is Sankt Nikolaustag, which is the day of Sankt Nikolaus, aka the guy dressed in red and white. But before we start, let's do that little quiz question. Ba-dum-bum. Today's question is, why is the 6th of December Sankt Nikolaustag? Is it A, because it's his birthday? Is it B, because it's the day that he died? Or is it C, the day that he became a bishop? That's a tricky question. The answer will be revealed somewhere in this video, like always, so stay tuned for that answer, folks. The day in German is called Nikolaustag, and it's the day that children wake up to find sweets and presents inside a boot or a stocking or a little bag, and it's from Nikolaus. Nikolaustag is a little bit like Christmas Day, but there are a few differences, and now I shall explain what they are. Let's clear up the rather confusing puzzle of who Nikolaus is, because we've got Santa Claus, Father Christmas and Nikolaus. It's rather confusing, but now I'm going to try and clear up who these people are and what their purpose is in today's society. Our story begins in 400 AD in what is now known as modern Turkey. Nikolaus from Myra was very generous. He gave to the poor and he gave presents to children. Nikolaus was a lovely chap. It was because of this generosity that he was made the patron saint of children. This tradition of giving presents to children remains today in Germany. On Nikolausabend, the evening before December the 6th, children and some adults, me, put shiny boots outside the front door. And now it's a waiting game until the next morning, because if you've been a good child or a good adult, you'll get presents, you'll get sweets and goodies. But how does he know who's been good and who's been bad? Well, he's got a golden book, which he looks in the whole year, and he knows who's been good and who's been bad. There are all the names of the children in there, and next to the name it says if they've been naughty or nice, and that must be a very big book. Bigger than the yellow pages. So if you're a good child, you get something good. But what happens if you've been a bad child? Well, Nikolaus has a buddy, and he's called Knecht Ruprecht. Knecht Ruprecht, that's a tongue twister. Knecht Ruprecht is like a devilish opposite of Nikolaus. He is helping him deliver the presents, but also if you've been a bad child, he's the one who delivers a Rute, which is a twig. Sucks. What he does is punish the naughty children. Traditionally, they don't do that anymore, but traditionally he punishes the children by giving them a good old sorting out with his Rute, in the hope that the child will be nicer next year. Knecht Ruprecht is a good example of a way that parents manipulate their children to behave, because they can say, hey, if you're not behaving, then Knecht Ruprecht is going to come along and give you a good hiding. So behave, kids, otherwise you'll get a visit from Knecht Ruprecht, and that's not a good thing. A fun fact, in The Simpsons, their dog in English is called Santa's Little Helper, but in German it's called Knecht Ruprecht. That's a funny thing. Santa's Little Helper is Knecht Ruprecht. Genius. Genius. Let's assume that you've been a good kid. Of course. Always good. What sort of foods or sweets would you get? Lebkuchen, which is gingerbread, Nüsse, nuts, Mandarinen, clementines, and also Schokolade, of course. Always chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Also, you get a little present, like your favorite book. Things like PlayStations and computers, laptops, they should really be kept until Christmas. Another tradition is that for breakfast you eat a Weckmann, which I've mentioned before in a previous video. I think it was... which one was it? Oh yeah, Martinstag. A Weckmann is also known as a Stutenkerl, and I'm very pleased to announce that we have a special guest today. We have a Stutenkerl joining us. So, please come in, Mr. Stutenkerl. Herr Stutenkerl, where are you? Oh, hi! There he is. How was your day? Was it good? What did you get up to? Stutenkerl is a symbol of Sankt Nikolaus. You can see he's also got a pipe. Now the pipe isn't edible, is it? No. It's usually made of clay, Very important, do not eat the pipe, it's toxic. And it'll break a tooth off, not pleasant. This Stutenkerl is made of sweet bread and he's got raisins for eyes and a mouth there. As I said, he's typical to eat for breakfast and he smells delicious. I can't wait to have him later with some Nutella. Yeah, oh, shocking, I know. You have to go, don't you? Yeah, okay, bye-bye. Thanks for joining us. See ya. Immigrants from Germany and Holland brought Nikolaus over to America in the 19th century. Actually, they didn't bring Nikolaus, they brought the tradition of Nikolaus, right? And his name changed to Claus. So children are getting presents and we've got someone called Claus. I sense something familiar on the horizon. Santa Claus! In Russia he's called Väterchen Frost, and in England he's better known as Father Christmas. The original Saint Nikolaus was a bishop, but these days you'll see him disguised as Santa Claus. Coming back to the quiz question, why is it December the 6th? The answer is... it's the day he died. Oh, it's the day to celebrate his death. It's the day to remember his death. There's also a little drawing game named after Nikolaustag. It's called Das Haus von Nikolaus. You have to draw a house using 8 lines. No. I'm drawing it upside down, so extra points for me. Das ist das Haus von... No, try again. Das ist das Haus von Nikolaus. That's a fun game to play in the car. So everyone, clean your boots and shoes, put them outside the front door and pray that Saint Nikolaus will come and give you presents. He's got a big book, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Nikolaus is coming to the door. So yeah, that's the end of Nikolaus for this video. I hope you learned a lot about Saint Nikolaus himself and also Santa Claus and also the Stutenkerl. Applause for the Stutenkerl, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thank you for joining us today. So, well, careful, Mr. Stutenkerl. Me and Herr Stutenkerl wish you a happy Nikolaustag and we shall see you hopefully next time on the next video. Take care. Bye!